What's good with y'all? It's your boy Tay, and today we're gonna be upgrading the bike. It's gonna be my first bike build on this channel. Pretty much on this channel, we're gonna be doing e-bike builds, either upgrading pre-builts or making our own fully custom bikes. But yeah, this gonna be the first one. All right, so I made a mistake and said we're gonna be doing bike stuff only on here, and we're gonna be doing pretty much everything, any type of building stuff. Probably even still gonna do music on here. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Be the first one we starting with the switch zip right here. I already started with some modifications. I added a 52-volt battery on there. It's still the same 500-watt motor. I upgraded the controller to a 45 amp controller. I added an ignition switch on here already. And I already added the signal turn switches just because the wiring on it, I had to make it the right length and stuff. But yeah, today we're gonna be adding the turn signals. We're gonna add a new brakes. I already got the rotors on there. Then we're gonna be adding some new stuff, some new brakes, a new throttle, some mirrors. Pretty much making it like street legal. And yeah, once we get it right, it's gonna be for sale. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so this is a new throttle I got right here. It's like a Surin throttle, the type of throttle that we use on the Surin. It had the same stock wiring harness, but I just swapped it out. Then we got the LMXT brakes right here. I actually like these for what I paid for them. And right here, this is just me adding the brake brake levers to the handlebars. Put my the rear on the left side, so it's more like a motorcycle style. And plus, if you want to do wheelies or anything, you probably could wheelie. It do lift the front up a lot once I hit the throttle. Yeah, and everything will be linked in the description. There will be a Google Drive link that brings you to like a Google Notes, and it has everything I purchased. I did not purchase the battery though. I got it recycled at my job, so the battery was like the only free part on here. Here it is, just me adding brake calipers to the rear. Got a brake caliper to the rear. I already added these floating disc rotors on there, on the front and the back. It's me adding the front brake lever. Of course, I put that on the right side. Sorry about the lighting right here too. I wasn't looking at the camera, and it's my first like video of me building anything. I don't really know how to set up the cameras and all that yet, but we getting there. I feel like it came out pretty decent for the first one. make sure you guys stay tuned. I will be trying to drop shorts of me riding all my bikes like daily. Try to do videos at least weekly, at least like 2 a week or something like that. You guys let me know how you want these videos to be like laid out and everything. And right here, this is just me adding the mirrors. It's pretty straightforward, so I ain't really care about showing the process of it. We just slide them over and then tighten the 2 bolts down. Throttle I was talking about. I also got grips for it, some nicer grips than what came when this bike stopped. Really recommend this Throttle if you guys are doing like pretty fast builds, because it has a lot of travel on it. It doesn't just turn in like halfway and then that's max speed. You can actually control your speed with it. I like the Throttle a lot. See, we had to get the saran grips on them, and then all that is the wiring for the signals. That's what the majority of the wiring is at the end. Then right here, we add the connector from the old controller onto the new controller, because I had a different connector. The old controller claimed to be a 45 amp controller, but I didn't never see it peak that. I used a wattage meter. The highest I was seeing it get was around 20ish. So I just sent it back and got a true 35 amp controller. And this one I actually do see peak at 30. Never seen it hit 35, but I do see it hit 30. Also with this controller, the top speed with a 20inch tire, it's around 30 miles per hour. It will vary depending on like your weight and everything. I'm under 150, so I can easily get 30 on this bike. Then I seal it up with some like liquid electrical tape just to make it waterproof and everything. So I do plan to advertise this as like a snow winter bike type of thing, or all-terrain type of bike. Also, I use the same liquid electric tape for all the wires. I seal up all the wires with it so everything's nice and waterproof. Then in this clip, this is just me testing it. has the little throttle display that comes with the controller that I got. Yes, sir, that boy spinning. This low-key made me happy because everything just worked on the first try. We don't have to go back and rethink anything. Alright, y'all, so right here, this is me extending the tail light wires for the LED tail light that I added that has signals on it. So there's a positive always on light, there's a ground, there's left and right, and then there's another cable for like if you want to integrate a brake light. But I already have a separate brake light that I'm gonna be using. I just took a 3-pin waterproof connector, cut the connectors off, and that gave me the 3 wires, and then I just added an extra wire for the ground. That was an all black wire, which you guys will see in the clip soon. This the ground that I was talking about. I will have links to these waterproof connectors that I'm using in the description. These are very helpful for like extending wires or just connecting up stuff. And they are waterproof rated. Yeah, I did it like this just because the ground is easier to tell from the rest. Went it this way. Put a little bit of heat shrink over all of it. In the end, I do clean it all up a lot better than this. Alright, y'all, so we got the turn signal switch with the light switch. And these are turn signals for the front. These little LED 4 turn signals. I will have everything linked in the description for you guys, so you can grab me everything that there's the tail light. The previous clip was me adding this. I added a piece of heat shrink over it. And that comes down to here. And here's our power to the light and power to our signals. And then we have the ground coming to right here. I just wired this up to test everything. Then these are from the turn signals right here. They're just coming from straight from the turn signals. And then we got this over here, which is our fob for the switch. The turn signal switch right here. This is wired up here. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do the wiring for this, and then I'm gonna test it out. And then I'm gonna like fully seal it up. But for now, I'm gonna just wire it just to show you like testing purposes. Let's get it. details. These are the white lights on the turn signal lights. Alright y'all, so my camera stopped recording, so I didn't get the full footage of me wiring up the signals, but I did make this little diagram right here. I hope it helps you guys. If not, you guys can always leave a comment. I'll help you out with the wiring, but pretty much it's just the negatives going all the way directly to the battery, and then we have all the positives being inside of a circuit with the switch. That's pretty much all it is. I have a 12-volt battery in the bag that I made, or I didn't really make it. I just bought a case and put the 18650 cells in it. And then, yeah, that's what powers up the signals. Alright, then we got this clip right here. All it says is me adding a new controller onto the frame. I just used some zip ties and put it through the little mount holes of the controller. And that seemed to be working pretty fine. And it's even like a gap too to hide all the cables under it and between the seat and the controller, which is good for cooling and a lot of other factors. But yeah, that's how I did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, like little footage of me putting that bike together somewhat. I wish I would have got more footage of me doing it and talk during the video instead of doing a voiceover. But now that I edited it, I kind of see how I want to do these videos. But this is my first video like this, so we're gonna see what it do. But if you're definitely thinking about doing something like this, I would say definitely put more of your money into your controller. Because the first controller I got, it was claiming to be a 45 amp controller, but I was only seeing a peak about 20. I couldn't even change any settings or anything to fix that, so I just ended up sending it back. But yeah, even the second controller I got claims 35 peak. I've never seen it peak at 35. I've seen it peak at 30ish, around there. And even that controller limits like the speed and everything. So I would say go with like spend $100 and get the Saviton 45 amp controller. Those are pretty nice. I would have probably definitely been able to hit a 40 if I had that. I would have can handle it easy. Especially here in Minnesota, it's cold right now. It's probably gonna start snowing pretty soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm finna get up out of here.